it's been really hard on him. And I think that's been the thing I've tried to remind myself, because it's been hard on our team and our program, but it's been really hard on him first. So first off, I want to thank President Pinto and John Cunningham for supporting him through this process. And if I started going down the list of people, I'd miss people, so I'm going to be very cautious there. But, Drew Adams and Chad Dollar and our staff have worked tirelessly to try to support these guys on a day-to-day basis. And, there's been a team of people around Aziz that have been great. Even public support from people like David Yost, our Attorney General. I really appreciate everybody. And finally, I want to thank the NCAA for just doing the right thing. I appreciate it. I'm not one of these people that's not going to recognize that. I totally appreciate that. He belongs on the court, and I'm glad we're finally getting there. It's a little bittersweet because, you still have a young man in that locker room, Jameel Reynolds, that he really does deserve to be out there too and have that same moment that Aziz has. And every day that it doesn't happen, it's hurting him. And so, we're not like done yet, trying to get the guys on the floor. But that's a step in the right direction with Aziz. The neatest thing I'll say is watching Jameel's reaction to Aziz's clearance yesterday was just really special for me. It made me emotional. He was as happy as anybody for Aziz. And I think if you put that in perspective, to think about it, didn't help him. He's in the same position, but he was really happy for his teammate. That made me feel a certain way about the kind of guys we have in that locker room. So still feeling for him quite a bit, but it's a step in the right direction. And I do want to thank the NCAA for doing the right thing, and I hope we'll do the right thing for Jameel as well. I loved the excitement, enthusiasm for him. By the way, I want to thank our fans, like the people that have gotten behind and supported him. That's meant a lot to Aziz. It's meant a lot to our program, and continue to do that for Jameel as well, because it really does matter. But it's not like Aziz plays and we're going to win by 150 or something like that. Like I don't want to. I love the energy, but we got to make sure there'll be some adjustment. And it's his first time putting the uniform on. We haven't had a lot of time to prepare for it. Yeah, I think we got to make sure we don't put too much into just one new player playing, even though we are so excited that this is finally over in his case. I went, well, Drew's not in here, but he's probably dealing with something. I didn't think twice of it. And as soon as we broke down in the huddle, he walks through the tunnel, and I thought he was just coming to give me some kind of update on some phone call. And he said, he pulled me aside and said, Aziz is clear to play. And I honestly was emotional. I was emotional. I had tears, that type of thing. And my first thought was just how happy I was for Aziz, how difficult I know this has been on him. And then my next thought was how difficult this is going to be for Jameel, because he's in the same predicament and it hasn't happened. So I sent the team to the locker room because we had film. I pulled Aziz to the side and told him, and it was one of those cool moments you'll remember as a coach, because he was so thrilled. And then I made sure I pulled Aziz aside before I told Jameel aside before I told the team, because I wanted to make sure that that he knew that there's efforts being put forth on his behalf too, and his process is just a different one than Aziz's, and he was happy. It's like I got emotional thinking about that. Jameel was happy for his teammate, and those are the moments as coaches that fans don't see, but they make you feel like you got one of the coolest jobs when you're dealing with young people that kind of show you that side of them. So we got some good guys.